Next, we're going to have a look at the Trx top exercises for football players or soccer players for you in the US. The first exercise we're going to have a look at is the Trx Sprinter Start, a great exercise for athletic improvement and development, but especially for acceleration as well. The next exercise we're going to have a look at is the Trx Hip Press. So for this one, you're going to want to change your straps to a mid-calf height. And for this one, you're going to put your heels in. So you're going to be on the ground, facing towards the ankle. Now this is a great exercise for developing your hamstring strength and starting to develop the exercises and the muscles around the hamstrings, the glutes and the hips. So this is a great way to start to develop a challenging position to really start to gain a little bit more strength and stability. Next up, we're going to have a look at the Trx Crossing Balance Lunge. So for this one, you need to stand yourself up, get your strap in to mid-length, and again you're going to be standing facing towards the ankle point. I want you to start with your elbows at around about 90 degrees, and as you get yourself into that position, it's a really great opportunity to work on the stability. So you're going to cross your foot behind you and have the foot almost touching the floor, but hopefully with a little bit of balance work where you can just give it a little bit of control and a little bit of balance to allow you to work on the knee stability and recruitment of the glute muscles. The next exercise is going to be the Trx Hip Drop. This is a great exercise for working on mobility of the hips and some of the core exercises as well. And it's important that we work with footballers and soccer players when they're in a standing position, because that is hopefully where they're going to be spending most of the time up on their feet. As you start to push your hips out, try and keep your elbows back and keep your chin away from the chest, so you really get a good range of movement and you can really start to focus on the technique of what people are working on and see if you can get that big range of movement as well. The last exercise we're going to have a look at is the Trx Lunge. Now the Trx Lunge is going to be at mid-calf point, and we're going to put one foot through both foot cradles. This one is all about knee stability. It's about balance and it's about control. So when you're doing this exercise, really take your time to set yourself up and think about the technique you're working on, and you can really start to work on control, and that will help you stay injury-free, work on your core control, and hopefully give you a little bit of agility if you're trying to avoid those tackles.